You can make your sound way better in a single click in Audacity with the method I implemented. I will improve this recording. Let's hear it for a couple of seconds.
Why you should use Audacity. Audacity is a free audio recording and editing software available on Windows, Mac and Linux.
I will make a duplicate to compare it later. Select everything by double-clicking and then Command-D, Control-D if you use Windows. I will rename the top track to Original and improve the second track. I will keep only the second track active using the Solo button. Select everything inside the track and go to Tools. From Apply Macro, select Improve Sound. I will show you in a moment how you can get this macro. The sound is improved with only a single click. Let's hear the improved sound for a few seconds and compare it with the original.
Why you should use Audacity. Audacity is a free audio recording and editing software available on Windows, Mac and Linux. It has the easiest user interface among the audio editing software. Even if you are a beginner, you can start using Audacity with a very small learning curve. You have to learn the basics of audio editing and you are good to go. To clean up audio recording,
the sound is immensely improved. The improved sound macro takes care of the overall loudness and enhances the listening experience with some other measures. It does not affect the noise inside the audio, because different audio will have different kinds of noise. If you can record in a good environment, you will not need to worry about noise later. This audio does not need any noise reduction, as no obvious hissing noise can be heard. Still, if you need to take care of noise after improving the sound, you can use noise reduction. Select a part in the audio where you have only noise. Go to Noise Reduction and click Get Noise Profile. Audacity will use this noise to find matching noise in your audio. Select everything inside the track and go to Noise Reduction again. Ideally, you should use a value of 6 on all these sliders. If you have a strong hissing noise that can be heard in your audio, you can go up to 12. Ideally, you should try with 6, only increase this slider if you have strong noise. Click OK to apply noise reduction. Please remember, apply noise reduction only if you have some obvious hissing noise. Otherwise, noise reduction is not required. I showed you the process just for demonstration purposes. The improved sound will work great for your regular recording. But if you mess up during recording, there is another macro that can come to the rescue. I will show that using this audio sample. Once again, I will duplicate it for comparison. I will apply the improved sound macro to this track as well. The bottom track is improved, and let's now hear for a couple of seconds.
Forth and they just never decide. That's procrastinating. Or deciding which workout to start with, like, oh, should I do this or should I do that?
The audio is improved from the original but has an issue. The speaker of this audio talked very softly in some parts, and those parts could be better. Let me show you what I mean. I will make a copy again of the original sound. The third track is the new copy. In this third track, I will apply another macro. This time I will apply level and improve macro. This macro is similar to the previous macro but takes care of too loud or too soft spoken parts well. I will play the problematic part from the previously improved audio and then the newly improved audio.
Back and forth and they just never decide. That's procrastinating. Or deciding which workout to start with, like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? Just back and forth and they just never decide. That's procrastinating. Or deciding which workout to start with, like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? Just start, right? Or try.
You see, the listening experience was much better in the third track. I used level and improve macro for the third track. For a regular recording where you talk at a similar loudness, the improved sound macro is good enough. But when you talk some parts too soft and some parts too high like this audio, you will need the level and improve macro. You can see the big difference in loudness level in the original audio. Many people struggle in this kind of recording, and the level and improve macro can be a huge time saver. Fixing this requires quite a lot of understanding of the audio editing process. My macros can save you time from now on. You will not see these macros in your Audacity. You have to install these macros. I have these macros here as TXT files. I also have a zip file containing both the macro files. I will share these Buy Me Coffee links in the description. You can buy these macros separately for $5 each. You can also buy those 2 macro packs for a discounted price of $8. If you buy the macros, you can download the TXT files. I will share the links in the description. If you face any trouble, please email me to biz.master.editor@gmail.com. To install the macro, go to Tool and then Macro Manager. In Apply Macro, you won't see the macros. From Macro Manager, you have to import the macros. Import means browse to the location where you have kept those macro files. Open the file and the macro will now appear in Apply Macro list. You cannot install all the macros at once, you have to install it one by one. It takes years of experience to build macros like these. If you want to learn those processes for yourself, you can enroll in my audio cleanup course. I published the course on Udemy. If you buy the course, please send me an email to biz.master.editor@gmail.com. I will send you the macro files. The course is now at a discounted price. Discuss everything you need to know for audio cleanup. I have discussed the use of both Audacity and Adobe Audition. If you enroll in the course, you can save months of learning and headaches.